Hey there, travelers! Welcome back to Dan's Travel Tips. Today, we're delving into a topic that's essential for anyone planning a trip to Europe, Schengen visas. If you're not sure what a Schengen visa is, how to get it, and what it entails, you're in the right place. I'm Dan, and I'm here to guide you through the ins and outs of this crucial travel document. So, let's dive in. Let's start at the beginning. If you're a national of a non-EU country and you're planning to travel to Europe, you might need a Schengen visa. The Schengen Agreement allows citizens of member countries to move freely across borders without passport checks. However, for citizens of countries without a visa liberalization agreement, a Schengen visa is a must before arriving in Europe. When you're a non-EU traveler, there are certain documents you need to present at the Schengen port of entry. These include a valid passport issued within the last 10 years, with at least 3 months validity after your intended departure date. If you're from a third country requiring a visa, you'll need a Schengen visa as well. But remember, border officials might ask for additional documents like proof of funds, accommodation details, travel insurance, and more. Now let's talk about the countries covered by the Schengen Agreement. This agreement includes 27 European countries where citizens can travel freely within the zone. These countries can issue Schengen visas. Some of them are Austria, Belgium, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and many more. Plus, there are 18 non-Schengen countries that accept a valid multiple-entry Schengen visa for entry. If you're planning to visit Europe for business, leisure, family visits, or cultural events, you'll likely need a Schengen visa. Depending on your travel plans and the frequency of your visits, you might be issued a single-entry, double-entry, or multiple-entry visa. Keep in mind that the most common visa allows you to stay up to 90 days within a 6-month period starting from your date of entry. Ready to apply for a Schengen visa? First, determine if you need one based on your nationality and travel purpose. Then, gather your travel details, entry and exit countries, duration of stay, and more. Once you have that, review the specific application requirements for the Schengen consulate in your country and schedule an appointment. The cost of a Schengen visa is typically €80 per adult. But there are exceptions based on age, nationality, and other factors. Some categories pay a lower fee or are exempt altogether. Be sure to check the list of Schengen visa fees to know where you stand. Travel insurance is a crucial part of your Schengen visa application. You need coverage for your entire stay within the Schengen area, with a minimum of €30,000 for medical emergencies. It's mandatory for visitors subject to visa requirements. You can purchase this insurance online or through a travel agency. Now you might be wondering, what about US citizens? If you're from the US, lucky you. US citizens don't need a Schengen visa for short stays of up to 90 days within a 180-day period. However, it's still crucial to have a valid passport and travel insurance. Now, let's talk about the duration of your stay. The validity of your Schengen visa varies based on the type of visa and your travel plans. Most commonly, travelers are allowed to stay up to 90 days within a 6-month period. This period begins from the date of your first entry into the Schengen area. It's crucial to adhere to this time frame to avoid any complications during your travels. Did you know there are different types of Schengen visas? While we've discussed short-term visas, there are also long-stay visas for specific purposes like work or study. These visas have their own application requirements and duration regulations. If you're planning to explore beyond the standard tourist visa, be sure to research the specific visa type that suits your needs. What if your visa application is denied? It's not the end of the road. You have the right to appeal the decision in certain cases. Review the specific reasons for the denial provided by the consulate. Gather any additional evidence that supports your application and follow the appeal process outlined on the consulate's website. Let's talk about visa interviews. If your application requires an interview, don't stress. Be well prepared and confident. Dress appropriately, bring all your documents, and answer questions honestly. Consular officers want to ensure the validity of your trip, so be ready to discuss your travel plans and intentions clearly. Once you've obtained your Schengen visa and you're exploring Europe, there are a few important things to keep in mind. always have your passport, visa, and other relevant documents with you. Respect the duration of stay allowed by your visa and ensure you don't overstay. Be prepared for potential spot checks by authorities to verify your compliance. Planning to extend your European adventure beyond your visa's allowed time frame? Depending on your circumstances, you might be able to apply for an extension. However, this process can be complex and isn't always guaranteed. It's advisable to consult the appropriate authorities and explore your options well in advance if you foresee the need for an extension. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. You're now armed with a comprehensive guide to navigating the world of Schengen visas. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more invaluable travel insights from Dan's Travel Tips. Until next time, embrace the journey and keep exploring. Safe travels!